Hello, Masters. Welcome to tonight's session. Let's start the session by paying our gratitude to Pitama Brahmashi Patriji and Dr. G.K. sir, who provided us this amazing platform. And once again, let's welcome Arpitha ma'am for another beautiful session. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Hello, all. Nice seeing you all. It's really wonderful, so much of interest to explore the self, to understand the science of what is the science between whatever we are as on today and our thought process and all coming to one platform and studying. That's really, I always appreciate that part, because it's hardly to see. You don't get, because we keep teaching in last past 25-30 years of my experiences in this path. It is very difficult to see somebody sitting and wanting to learn. There are many people who are seekers, are many. They want to know, they want to understand, but literally sitting and studying, like how you go to college, have in your notebooks and write everything. That's very rare. That's really beautiful.
Very interesting topic you teach us. And I should say that since we start learning with you, a lot of things being cleared in my mind. Like I have a doubts by listening all those YouTube. The only teacher for me is YouTube at this stage. Many doubts been cleared. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, today we'll be talking about solar plexus. Solar plexus is the third chakra, and in Sanskrit it is called Manipuraka. When we are saying Manipuraka, like we talked about Mooladhara, Moola Adhara, and Swadhisthana, we talked about Swayam Adhishtanam. And when we are talking about Manipura today, Manipura is, Pura is, we know it's about the town or city or village or whatever. It's a place. And money is a jewel, right? So when we are talking about Manipura chakra, we are talking about the real jewels of a spirit, of a mind, and also of the matter, right? Because the real education or real understanding of self happens at this. People think, it is Agna chakra or Vishuddhi chakra or Sahasrara chakra, all this. But the real energy, the real self is seated here at this chakra. And even the more you polish yourself at this chakra, the more actually you become abundant, not only at the prosperity level, at the energy level also, and at the education level also. Education in the sense, the way you are knowing yourself. The true self-realization happens here. Okay, so this is why it is called Manipura chakra, and the real tantra, all the power of tantra is seated here in the solar chakra. Okay, and the solar plexus, it is located just above the navel, or you can even count as a navel junction. Okay, and it is talking about the qualities of this chakra is power, determination, and the self identity. What we are actually, we generally see, we have to travel into the heart to see what we are, but we have to travel into the solar plexus to know what we are. Our real manifestation is there. The real the three-dimensional plane presentation of us as a self is completely hidden at this place. Okay, that's the reason even for Ravana, Rama had to hit on the stomach area, the solar plexus, because it is talking about the identification. So it is talking about the rigidity also. We call ego. Generally, I don't label it as ego, because ego, the word itself has so much of imagination in everyone's mind. The minute I say ego, they'll say, oh, egoistic, matlab they might be arrogant, they might be superior, they might be this, that. So many things will come. I'll say just a rigidity part, where you are seeing life only from one path. You're not seeing from one direction, you're not seeing from the other direction. That's all. That's when you are rigid. You know only this. But the positive side of the same rigidity is determination. You are looking into it because you know about it. Okay, that is also there. And the geometry of this is the inverted triangle. Like for Mooladhara, The inverted triangle is inside the square, which is talking about all the sides, four corners of the division, the area, right, elements. And here it is talking about directly the inverted triangle. It is inverted triangle is, it is concentrating on the sacral chakra also, and it is concentrating on the Mooladhara also. And in Sanskrit, it is called Brahma Granti. Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, and Manipuraka. All these three collectively is called Brahma Granti. Granti means it's a knot in Sanskrit. So it Brahma Granti is where the creation is actually happening. What creation? The creation of self. Before manifesting, the real creation of self is happening in these three chakras. Okay, and this chakra is completely. It is also called as Lakshmi Sthan. Okay, where heart chakra is always called as Vishnu Sthan, and the Manipuraka is the Lakshmi Sthan. And in between two, there is a juncture. It is not called as any chakra or anything, but there is a knot here in between, which is called Kubera Sthan. Okay, when the heart is well balanced and what do you call it, is aligning with all the intelligence of self, intelligence of self consciousness, or whatever we call it. It is when it is aligned, the opening of Kubera happens. It's like it spreads down to Manipuraka chakra. Okay, that's when it's the union of Lakshmi and Vishnu here, both as a masculine. That means here in this solar plexus junction, you are knowing your polarities also, you are knowing your strength, you are knowing your weakness, you know what you are ignore of yourself, you know what you are aware of yourself. Okay? Everything is happening here. That's when the triangle is surrounded by circle. In this, it is surrounded by the circle, and circle is always it's representing inverted triangle. Here when we talk about the feminine energy, it is the manifestation of your inner power and your determination towards your own self. Okay, and the 10 lotus, it is the 10 lotus thing, right? For Mooladhara we talked about 4, and then it is 8, and now it is 10. 10 petals are directly connecting to the Pancha Pranas. Pancha Pranas is where have you heard about this Pancha Pranas? The names of Pancha Pranas: Apana, Samana, Udana, Vyana, Prana. No, these are the Pancha Pranas. Here, these Pancha Pranas are talking about when we talk about Apana Vayu. These are Vayus. Apana Vayu, when you are breathing in. Okay, whenever we are breathing in, we think that, we are just breathing in and out. But what is happening to that breath after going inside? It is like when we are breathing, the Apana Vayu, which is dealing down from the stomach area, it is going down till the knees. So the circulations are happening there. The real circulation is happening at the Apana Vayu. And when we are talking about Udana Vayu, it is from your chest and the above area. The circulation is happening. Right, even whatever your thought process and whatever your emotions, this prana is carrying all these things to those particular areas of its zone. And Apana Vayu is carrying from the down area, Udana Vayu is carrying from the above area. And when we are talking about Samana Vayu, it is the stomach area, which is regularizing the breath and the circulation, which needs to be lifted up and which needs to be going down. Whenever the Apana Vayu is not working properly, if the function is not happening, it is the Vayu reverse back. That's when whatever we eat, sometimes, we can't digest, there are digestion issues, and everything comes like, we want to throw it out. All these things happen. And this is completely the ego identity. This chakra is completely focused on individual personality, right? You know a person, that means you know the person's status of their Manipuraka chakra. Okay, and the physical dysfunction for this is diabetes or any kinds of allergies, because this chakra is directly dealing with the fire element. Like Mooladhara is the earth element, Swadhisthana is the water element, here it is the fire element. So it is dealing with all kinds of ulcers and the diabetes also. See, why here diabetes? Diabetes, I'll tell you. When we talked about Apana, Samana, Udana, right? Vyana and prana is dealing from the same circulation from your heart and lungs and to the entire your body, right? This is what these pancha pranas are doing to us. And what is happening when a person has got diabetes? What is happening? That means the pancreas is not getting enough of the energy, the prana, right? Now, what is prana? If we really want to understand, any words can you all share me with what is prana? What is life force energy we talk about? Any one or two?
Breath, ma'am.
Breath.
And okay, I'll clear it. Yeah, take a seed, okay, neem seed or any seed, mango seed or any seed, okay. If you put the seed onto the table, just on the top of your table, will it grow? It will not grow, right? That mean that seed is dead? No, we cannot be sure of like that also. So what is happening? You are putting that seed into the soil and not 2 feet down or digging out and anything. You are just making it so that the soil is also phosphorus, right? So earth element has come, and now because the soil is very loose or phosphorus kind, the air element is also there, right? And now you are pouring water, so the water element is also there, okay. And then the sunlight is also there. We know the photosynthesis, right? So all the elements are there, all the 5 elements are there, right? The coordination of all these 5 elements is life force energy, is prana, okay. Everything has everything. Like even if when you talk about, see, the most beautiful thing is every cell, everything in this world is a combination of all these 5 elements, right? Say for example, if we take tamarind, when we ask about what is the taste of tamarind, we say khatta, it is sour, okay, we say that. But when you taste the sugar, we say it is sweet. Why? In 100% of its ingredient, 50% is dominated by one taste, and the other tastes are there in the other 50%. So it's coming out. In tamarind, one taste is coming out. In sugarcane, the other taste is coming out, right? That becomes its fragrance, right? So the same way, in our entire body also, all the 5 elements are there, but there is always a time when one particular element is elevated, and when that particular chakra or the element in our entire constitution, all the 5 elements zone, if one element is elevated, that related chakra actually is working more, okay, is highly active. And sometimes the other chakra, when it is becoming, if the same the same way it is going, it is working actively, so it's elevated more. And sometimes maybe the chakra is weak, a particular chakra is weak, okay. So you want to have those. What happens to a pregnant lady? Her taste buds are very active. She want to taste this, she want to taste that, she's feeling all the time, she want to smell everything. All the senses are active. Why? Because all the elements, every element in the body, all the chakras are activated. There is a manifestation process which is happening. That's the reason they become very sensitive and towards all these taste buds, all these senses, and even the intuition also is higher in them, right? And physical dysfunction is all happening because that particular organ is not getting the enough prana, okay. If a person is diabetic, the pancreas is not getting that particular prana. And now in mudras, what we learn, we have learned through this mudras, we have learned to guide the prana towards that chakra, a particular chakra, right? So it's like holding the steering, and where the car to be taken, right? Wherever you move it, it will reach there, right? That's what we know. And emotional dysfunction for this chakra is over sensitiveness to criticism. They can't take any word. Anything comes to them, or if anyone says, oh, you are useless, they cannot take it. You are hopeless, they cannot take it. Or, oh, you have sang very well, okay, everyone is laughing, okay, even donkeys have come, they cannot take it. Okay, they can't take anything as fun. That is the emotional dysfunction. Everything is fun. They can't really be fun loving. Okay, and they have a feeling of they need to be in control because there is low self-esteem. And because of low self-esteem, they think that I need to be in control. If not, it's going to be very dangerous for me. I'm in control. Some people have a habit of saying, I'm in control, because of so and so things in my life. I have to take care of so many things. That's the reason I'm just putting myself in control. If not, it's difficult for anyone to handle me. It is because why that thought is coming, because somewhere emotionally they feel they are not worth it. In spite of doing n number of good things or n number of achievements in life, this feeling remains somewhere. Okay, and main issue for this is personal power. To take up their own power, it becomes very difficult. Self will becomes very difficult, because there might have been an injury or trauma, you can call trauma, they might have experienced in the previous lifetime. I don't call as previous incarnation, in their childhood, or in their teenage, or any time in their life. Probably they have taken so much about their personality, has been sabotaged, or they're put into a crucial stage. Maybe they've gone through crucial stage. Their main issue is again to get back to their power itself becomes very problem for them. Okay, and the form of yoga for this is tantra. Tantra is liberating yourself from all kinds of matter. Okay, no matter can do anything to you. Right, just like sometimes we hold a point, like if you are any non-vegetarians, if they are eating non-vegetarian food, they'll become angry, they'll become this, they'll become that, it is a sin, it is that. And the true tantra yogi is least interested in all this, because the tantra, the word itself says you are beyond the state of any matter. Okay, so nothing will affect them. That particular any kind of matter, material thing is not that big for what actually the person is. Okay, the food what I eat will not determine what qualities I will grow inside, but my mind will definitely determine. I need to understand the process of my mind and what traumas I have gone through, and I have to work on it. Right, so this is entirely about tantra, understanding the essence of energy and its components and its expression through in the form of thoughts or emotions or anything. Okay, it is completely understanding tantra. And sensory function for this is sight. Sight is where they have a clear vision all the time. They know what they need to do, and they know what they want in life, and they go towards that path. Right, and I'll give you one more thing. I have experimented in I don't say I've experimented, I say I have discovered. Okay, a point. Some time back I had a good amount of sight, sight, and that was becoming more severe for me. I had to literally there was a stage like I have to use glasses, and with good amount of number of sight and all this. So one day I was thinking, okay, let me check myself whether I'm able to read a book. And somehow, as a gift, the Journey to Self-Realization book has come to me. So somehow it has come to me. I never purchased, nobody gave me, and then it was just there, and everyone put it, like maybe everyone made a confirmation that that's mine. I said, in spite of neither I bought it, neither anybody is giving me, it just came to me. Okay. So I started reading that book, and first page was so difficult for me to read. I was like, my eyes was, I'm pinching my eyes, I'm doing all kinds of things which I can able to read and everything, but somehow I could not. Somehow I finished with the great difficulty without specs only. I wanted to do it and I did it. And when I started the second page, by half of the page, I realized I'm able to read. The vision is little clear. I said, okay. And then I continued. By the time I reached the fifth page, it was absolutely clear. Okay. My the glasses right now is like, I've become too, a knowing thing comes now. Oh, I can make without, I can be without specs also. So it doesn't matter. These are only the reading glasses, just with that screen so that the laptop light does not affect me. That's how it is. But everything was very crystal clear. That's when I realized your sight can be improved. You need to, the sight is improved. Why? This particular sensory function is directly connected to solar plexus, because solar plexus is directly connecting to your identification. And if I'm identifying myself as not able to, with no clarity, no clear vision, not having enough clarity about what I want to do in my life, then sight also sometimes gets affected. But when I'm reading the self realization books, when I'm reading that more, I'm actually knowing myself. When I'm knowing myself, my sight, my clarity, my vision, everything is becoming very clear. Right? So that's how this affected. And the element is always fire. When the element is fire, it's a light. What is a light? The intelligence is light. So when we are connecting to it, even the vision becomes very clear. Okay, that's when I discovered, okay, this is possible. So I'm not that a great science background person, but still I can tell you, read books of self-realization, all your sight issues are cleared. Okay. Yeah. And the mode of sleep is on back, right? People sleep straight with, very happily. Even for heart chakra, people tend to sleep very straight, on back, they're happily, they are able to sleep. And associated body parts are digestive system. For this digestive system, where what you are digesting, right? When it comes to Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, and Manipuraka, in Manipuraka, whatever you are digesting about yourself, that is what is getting reproduced, and that is what through the excretory system, and it is getting manifested. So what you are digesting here is more important. If we see if there is any digestive, digestion problem in us, or we are not able to digest a particular kind of food, we need to always understand what is that I'm not able to digest in my life. What is that aspect about myself I'm not able to digest? If we just check on that, even that particular digestive system also becomes perfect, and the issue also will, you can come through over that. Okay. And the archetype for this is, like we talked about in Mooladhara, we talked about elephant, and for Swadhisthana, it is fish tailed alligators, and here it is the spiritual warrior, where the persons, we can directly talk about Rama and Sita here, where they were, we see them as spiritual warriors. They have, why we call spiritual warriors? Because they had to deal with the other polarity in them, where the egoistic part, where Rama had to deal with the I am the king kind of egoistic part, or the arrogance in him, and cutting off all that and becoming very humble, very sober, and all these aspects. Okay, so that's when, where you become, you really polish yourself at this chakra. The amount of we don't need, if even if our third eye is not that activated, it's okay, we don't have to worry. But even if it is our sometimes we might be compassionate, we might not be compassionate, it's okay, it's fine. Sometimes, as per the mood swings might happen, that is also fine. But if Manipura chakra is not functioning, that means we are in trouble. We are really falling into a trouble of life. So it is very important for us to, the real spiritual energy resides here in Manipuraka. So that is when we need to. Okay. And life lesson for this is always courage to take risks. You want to take risk, you take it. Okay, and you need that courage. Like they say, you know, dhairya sahase Lakshmi. So when you are courageous enough, you know, you tend to do, the spirit is moving courageously, right? And it is not bothered about taking any risk. Sometimes it is because the self confidence, why we are courageous enough, why we are able to take a particular kind of risk, so called risk, where people say because we are confident about it. Okay, we know about it. That's what the life lesson for this chakra is all about. Be confident in yourself, know yourself thoroughly. When will you be confident about yourself? When you really know about yourself. Okay, and the goals for this is self-respect and effectiveness and the arrogance, the sorry, the purpose is where now purpose is what the soul is. Your effectiveness, you are walking towards a particular direction of your life where you know there is a purpose for it. If I'm walking towards it, there is a purpose. I might not know. Sometimes what happens is when we are walking towards a purpose, we might not know. You might not know because everything happens with a particular purpose only. Any move in our life, it is happening because there is a purpose in it. We might not know at some point of time because the intelligence inside us, it knows it. It knows what it is taking us to. Okay, either we should have trust on that life turnings, or we should be aware of what I am doing, whether there is a purpose in what I am doing or not. Where is the soul? It's only the spirit which is activating, which got activated, or is there any purpose? Is there any soul behind this actions of this spirit? We need to be just aware. So this chakra also deals with the awareness also. How much we are aware of our own actions, our own thoughts, and our own emotions. And the fear is always about loneliness. If you think I'm going to be lonely, I am lonely, I am alone, I don't have anybody. When time has come, nobody was there with me. I handled everything all by myself. You know, the too much of loneliness thing. Okay, too much of loneliness, and takes you away from your self confidence, and sometimes it takes you close to your arrogance also. Okay, when we say I have done all by myself, there was nobody, that means you are taking pride in it. You are thinking, okay, it's good to, you know, appreciate and say yes, I have done it, but that should make you humble. Okay, any wisdom out of life, anything comes, it should make you humble. If it is not making us humble, there's no point, right? If you we can't, you know, completely fight all the time with everyone. Oh, I have, where were you when I needed you the most? You weren't there, I did all by myself. Oh, kya kare ab? We should put a shawl and, you know, a crown and put it somewhere. What do we do? Okay, so we have to understand life has put you in such a situation to tell you that you are strongest all by yourself. You don't need to be dependent. Okay, maybe in entire life we are depending on ourselves, on our own family members, or on the people whom we love the most. You know, we keep sharing and we become so dependent. Now life is trying to show that without anyone also you can handle it. Once you realize that, once you thoroughly understand it, it's okay. After that, even if you act any dependency, it doesn't matter. But you know, okay, now my family is there, my family will do it for me, but without family also I can handle myself. Okay, there is no arrogance in it. It's an insight, it's an understanding. You know, you have known your strength. Okay, that is what it comes. And trauma is always past life. Past life is, I'm not talking about reincarnation, I'm talking about the previous life, like from your childhood. Maybe a person has we'll be talking more about this in inner child topic when it comes. But sometimes what happens is maybe the child has grown up in such an atmosphere where there was no love from parents, no love from friends, no love from siblings or anybody. Just by somehow, you know, the child grew up all the time by looking at outside world, gathering some their own inspiration, and they've grown up and all this thing. This is somewhere, you know, it's trauma actually. But outwardly the child does not know that this is a trauma and I need to look into it, and the child has grown up as an adult. But after a point, because of this all traumas here, the Personality has taken all the digestion happened of all the traumas. Personality has become in such a way, the personality got created in such a way that the child is, even as an adult, grown up adult, they're used to taking all this, any kind of trauma. Any problem comes to them, oh, it's okay, I can handle, it's okay, don't bother. Very easygoing kind of a people. If you see people who are laughing, smiling for very happily, look very happy and very easygoing and all these things, we need to look into that they're just not easygoing like this. They want to let go of something, they are not able to handle inside. Okay, and they might be aware, they might not be aware. Sometimes, we see, oh, that person is so friendly, so nice, and they're very easygoing, they kuch nahi sochte, they are very happy with everything. So we should see that what is that they are trying to hide. Are they aware of their own traumas, or because they are not aware, okay, ignorance is bliss, they don't know, so they are laughing it out. But sometime in the entire life journey, that situations, all the traumas they have hidden inside, maybe they were aware, they might not been aware, but life will put you into that situation. They will experience betrayal, they will experience trust issues, they will experience all kind of relationship issues. Okay, these things they come across after some part of life. They'll have a great thing, and there is a trauma where it's called senility, where they want to see life only, they know they are seeing life from only one direction, not because they know it, because that's the only thing they know it. They do not know darkness, they know only light. Or maybe that's how they've been managing, they're holding on to the light, and they just traveled all the life, but they forgotten to see their own shades also. Nobody told them, maybe out of innocence or out of a little bit of innocent ignorance. These things they might have never seen. So they're like, they don't want to learn anything else. They come to a point, enough, I have learned everything in life, now I don't want to learn anything. Okay, enough, life has taught me, oh, I have learned many things, now I don't want to learn anything else. No, they stop all that, they stop growing through life. Okay, and the reflections for all this is reflections of judgment, like what they have been judging. They have to check. If we are thinking, oh, I have seen many things in my life, oh, mere baal aise hi nahi pake hue, I have seen so many things, I have done that, I have done this, oh, I know all this, I don't need lectures for this. It's a judgment, right? This judgment is, we need to understand, where is this reflection coming at all, from where we are projecting, where are we projecting this judgment, where people started judging you. You are receiving judgments from outer world. Okay, if anyone says, oh, she's this, she's that, she will not listen, this kind of judgments, we have to understand that why are people judging me wrong? In spite of that, let me see, where did I judge myself? Where am I judging myself, and how am I judging myself? Where I'm taking this reflection. And all relationship with money is completely hopeless, because solar plexus talks about abundance. It talks about prosperity. Okay, and if this chakra is not functioning properly, not in balanced and in a very balanced state, then it is completely related to money. It is hopeless. You are completely taking over the poverty consciousness. Okay, and when the positive side of this thing is, of this chakra, is people become independent, they are self-assured, and they are abundant, right? In all things, name it, they can achieve it. Whatever they want, they can achieve it. Everything is there, because they've been independent all the time, right? That is always there. And if this chakra is too open, highly active, the person becomes very angry, they become workaholic, they become judgmental, they'll start being superior, because it's highly activated now, high activation thing. And if this chakra is weak, like blocked, I'm saying it's weak, if this chakra is weak, they are concerned about what others are thinking about them. Oh, if I behave like this, what will they think about me? If I say like this, what will they think about me? Always thinking about what will others think about me. And they are very scared of being alone. Oh, I can't be alone in my life. I need somebody all the time. Okay, I can't be alone. See, if anyone says, oh, I love you so much, without you I can't live, then first ask them to work on their solar plexus. There is no romance in this. First work on their solar plexus, be independent, and then get back. Okay. If not, these things initially they'll feel like, all love kind of statements, but later on we feel, something is wrong in this. Okay. And the balance is like, when the chakra is weak, actually persons become anybody, any individual, they would become very insecure. Actually, they feel like, all this possessiveness and all these things comes, like, they say, oh baby, did you have this? Oh honey, you had this. You take this, I made it for you, I did for you. Well, let's go for an evening walk, let's go for a romantic drive. Always wanting to be together. It is because there is hell lot of insecurity. If I leave this person alone, what is going to happen, I don't know. And maybe I'll have to end up living my life all alone. That's the reason I'm not going to leave him. Okay, all these things we have to understand. What is that we are trying to do with a particular relationship which we like the most and wanting to be with the most? Okay, what is that we are doing? We have to just ask that. Balanced one is they respect themselves also, and they have respect for others also, because the self-respect aspect of that self-respect is activated all the time. So balanced person, they know there is no, like, there is lot of personal power. It's okay. When I can do, the other person also can do. Okay, when I'm able to do go through all this, the other person also can go through all this. It's okay. Okay, and they're very spontaneous. Very spontaneously they take decision. And motto is all about self-love. Self-love is where we are talking about loving yourself. Loving yourself is not like, I'm liking this, I want to do this, I want to eat this food, so I'm making this food and I'm eating it. It's not just that. It is about loving your darker side also. If there is an angel in you, there might be an evil also in you. If there is a demon also inside you, learn to understand that, learn to accept that also. Every aspect. When we really pass through all the aspects of our good, bad, ugly, nasty traits, all the traits, when we are able to embrace all them, understand why this particular trait in me is like this, why this personality exists in me, because of what, because of so many things happen. So they can literally talk to that, the darkness inside. They can talk, yes, I understand you, it's okay, but now we need to move on. We can't just think on this. We have to change our birth. We need to know ourselves. There's so much of insights happen when we really talk truth to ourselves. Okay, this is what it comes. So Swadhisthana, Manipuraka is all about loving yourself, accepting all aspects of you, all expressions of you is the real self-love. Okay. 2 days back, I think somewhere in Facebook, I read that, too much of teaching about self-love is happening. People don't even understand what self-love is. So I said, it is important to learn about self-love, because self-love is not just being all goody things about ourselves. It is about knowing the other aspects also, all the dark shades. We might feel jealousy for some things. We might feel bad for some things. We might feel greedy for some things, but it's okay. I'm feeling greedy because of so and so thing. I know the entire story of from where the greediness has come to me, has sprouted and taken its own expression. And I know if I'm jealous, what is that, from where it has come, I know. So it's under my control. Okay. The real spiritual growth happens when you can embrace all aspects and all shades of yours and know how to put it and use those traits where it is needed purposefully. Okay. If you are angry, it is okay. You can be angry. You don't have to be sant. It's okay. You have anger and you are angry. But when you are expressing that anger, know it that I use it with purposefully. Purposelessly, I will not express this anger. There's going to be no thing. On the verge of harming someone, if I express anger, I will anyhow harm myself only. Because when we are talking about reflection and projection, my projection is other person reflection, Another person reflection is my own projection inside. Okay, we understand this. Okay, yeah. So today we'll do the technique, Manipura technique.
Ma'am,
yeah.
the health issues, ma'am, with this Manipura chakra.
Health issues, diabetes, allergies.
Okay.
All kind of allergies.
Mm-hmm.
All kind of digestive issues.
Okay.
Because it's dealing with digestive system.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Now sit comfortably. Neck to your breath. And you can do Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama for 10 sets. Close one nostril with your thumb. Inhale from the other nostril. Close the other nostril with your ring finger. Open the thumb and exhale. After exhalation, inhale from the same nostril. Close with the thumb. Open the ring finger. Exhale from the other nostril. This is one set. Again, inhale from the other nostril. Close the ring finger. Open the thumb and exhale. Inhale from the same. Close with the thumb. Open the other finger, the ring finger, and exhale. Do the same for 5 sets. Relax. Once you are done, now place your right hand on the navel region and left hand just behind the navel. Now inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale deeply from your stomach. Hold the breath and slowly exhale. Repeat the same. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath for 10 counts. Exhale. Let the eyes be closed and all your awareness onto your inhalation from the stomach and exhalation. Inhale deeply, hold the breath and exhale. Mentally chant for 7 times. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Back your hands on Manipuraka Mudra, ring finger, middle finger, and thumb, all tips connected. See the 10-petal bright yellow color lotus rotating clockwise direction. And the Bij mantra, Ram. 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 Let the chakra rotate as fast as possible, like the fan at the highest speed. Ram. 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 Take a deep breath. Hold the breath for 20 seconds. Exhale. Once again, take a deep breath. Hold for 20 seconds. Focus on solar plexus. Exhale. Repeat once again. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath for 20 seconds. Focus on Manipura. Exhale. Now mentally chant for 3 times. Manipura, Uttana, Uttana, Uttana. Manipura, Uttana, Uttana, Uttana. Manipura, Uttana, Uttana, Uttana. See a beautiful yellow color bright light flowing all over your Manipura chakra, and be there completely, all your awareness onto the light at Manipura chakra. And the 10 petal lotus glowing bright and bright. Now slowly raise your head, very little upwards. Inhale and exhale deeply. As you inhale, say to yourself, I am not the body. And as you exhale, say to yourself, I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I am not the body. I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, I'm not even the mind. I'm not the body, not even the mind. Now repeat a few times loudly. To the silence which is flowing in you through your breath. Be with the silence. Once you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. All the gratitude to your solar plexus. Slowly open.
Oh, my apologies to everyone. I didn't realize I was not mute myself.
Yeah. Any sharing or any queries?
I felt very nice, ma'am.
Okay.
Very
Good.
peaceful. Enjoy the meditation.
मैम मुझे लगा मैं तो सो गई शायद बीच में. मुझे आई फेल्ट एक झटका आया, पता नहीं क्या था. आई रियली डोंट नो कि मैं सोई हूँ या क्या था. बट अब मेरी थकान उतर गई है. आज बहुत सर दर्द, लाइक वेरी टायर्ड फ्रॉम ऑफिस. 9 बजे आपके सेशन के बीच में घर घुसी थी.
Okay. You're feeling good after this now?
Yep, ma'am.
Yeah, good. So you didn't sleep.
ईशा बहुत हैवी पैर और हाथ. अब ऑफिस में भी आई टुक अ ब्रेक लाइक 15-20 मिनट्स, और तब किया क्योंकि बहुत आज प्रेशर था. तब भी ऐसे ही हुआ कि मेरे हाथ बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जाइज्ड हो गई थी बॉडी ना, मतलब टू मच हैवी. आपको सर दर्द टाइम तो आई वाज समवेयर कोरिलेटिंग की हीलिंग हो रही थी जो हेडेक था उसकी वजह से. और बीच में क्योंकि टाइम एक डेडलाइन लेके ही बैठी थी कि 15 मिनट के बाद मुझे बाहर निकलना है.
Okay. Okay.
ये अभी भी पैरों में बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है.
Okay. Keep doing the mudras for 10 minutes. That should settle down.
ओके. तो मैम सेम मुद्रा करनी है अभी जो हमने अभी इसके लिए करी है, मणिपुर का के लिए.
Manipura ka. For this
Okay.
Manipura. Manipura is this. Yeah.
Should we take next question? Manjula ji, would you like to ask yours?
Yes. When you were telling about the, we feel like if the other person is doing it, we can do it too, right? Related to Manipura chakra. So I have this urge to do whatever other person tells me to do. I feel like I want to start it. I generally start it, but in the middle or somewhere, I feel like I can't balance it. It's hard to balance and manage everything, but I have this strong urge to do so many things. Like I want to do job, teaching and learning dance, and I want to do service. I want to do I want to learn more about conscious parenting and inner child. And I want to keep the house clean and cook. So, cooking and everything I want to do. All this I want to do, but somewhere I feel like I'm not able to balance or manage. Is that like if Manipuraka is completely active in balanced state, can we do all these, or is it like I'm putting too much on myself?
First of all, remove the thought that I want to do.
Okay.
Okay. When you are wanting to do, your mind always says, will I be able to do it or not? Because mind always wants some or the other, something to reach out.
Right.
Okay. So that's how mind works. So whenever you are saying, I want to do all that, savere utke morning, you have to get up, and if you have to cook, it's a very normal thing. You don't have to have a want for it. It will anyhow happen. Like getting up and brushing our teeth, how it will anyhow happen. We will not want to brush our teeth. It will anyhow happen. So this cooking food also anyhow happens, right?
Yeah.
Job is something where you say, okay, if you want to have a job, then what kind of job you would love to? Okay.
Right.
Then connect to your own skills. What skills you have? Maybe good communication, or observant, or very receptive. What are those qualities? You just check on that.
Yeah.
Okay. When you see that, you know where I can utilize these specialities of me. So that is the job where I want to do.
Okay. So actually, I want to do all these, but with the time and everything, I'm not able to do all of them. It makes me think like I tried to do like waking up early and doing everything. I started a course, I finished it, but during the course I realized it's hard to manage everything, like whatever I have told you, every day I have to put 2 hours for the dance, and for cooking and cleaning, and for taking care of kid, and reading books, meditating, job. Everything feels so overwhelmed for me.
Because you
It's
are
like,
wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Don't want anything.
Understood.
You want to do it, you are just doing it. It's okay even if you're not able to do it for a one day.
Right.
Or else make a list. Okay, what are my priorities? Okay, morning. First priority is to get up in the morning. So I will do only that I'll practice only that for a week.
Right.
Okay. After 1 week, I'm able to get up consciously. There is a biological clock. I'm able to get up. It's okay. Whether I'm getting up or not is a different thing. But I'm able to wake up at that point of time. I'm looking at the clock, and yes, that time my eyes are open. Right. Now come to the second one of the list. Second one maybe is going for a walk or just coming back. Just having 5 rounds in the park and just coming back. Are you able to do it or not? First day, maybe immediately first day, you might not do 10 rounds or 5 rounds or anything, but you have gone to the park or not? Yes, today I did go to the park. So tomorrow, when I went to the park, then I can go again to the park and I can do one round at least. Okay, slowly you improve that. One day we want to do all that. Today I have to do 10 rounds. Today I have to get up. Today I have to do this. It's like big work in the head. Okay, and that thought process itself will make you weak.
Yeah, that drains our energy completely.
Yes.
And is there, it's not related to Manipura Chakra, but I want to know, is there any way that we can get up early every day at a point? Because that's hard part for me.
What for you want to get up early?
So if I get up early, I can do a lot of things in that time.
No, forget all that. For what you want to get up early?
I want to meditate for 1 hour.
Okay.
And then
for that you don't have to get up early. It's okay. Forget about it. Next.
Okay, I want to do yoga for 1 hour.
For that also you don't have to get up early. What next?
Okay. I want to read books, at least a few pages.
For this also you don't have to get up early.
If I get up early, I feel like I can manage all these in the whole day.
If you get up, there is a point. You don't want to get up early, but if you can get up early, you can do all this.
All this, right.
Okay. So there is no compulsion on getting up early. So definitely you will not get up early.
Okay. So what should I tell to myself?
Your thought process should be
changed.
I want to get up early because I want to see the sunrise.
Okay.
That can happen only if you get up early. Otherwise, it is not possible.
Right.
Okay. And get up in the morning and just see the sunrise and do nothing. All day is there for all these works. You know what is meditation? Able to keep the mind in the zero state. That is what meditation is. And if you are engrossed in doing anything, even watching movie, without your mind applied, you are actually meditating. The last 1 hour, whoever is actually completely focused, with all the focus listening to my words without anything in the mind, there everyone is actually meditating.
Right. And when we started this meditation with Manipura Chakra, I felt a bit of heaviness in my Manipura Chakra, but after some time I felt very light. I felt the light passing through the Manipura Chakra, but I have observed a little bit of some kind of vibration or some kind of movement in Swadhisthana also in the beginning.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Thank you, ma'am.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Majlaji. Majlaji is next.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
It's nice. I felt so good. Initially, all the chantings, to keeping the mudra and all, I was smiling myself. So happy kind of feeling inside. Initially, until I just log into the class, I was like literally low due to my periods. I don't know what. It's like all my legs, hands, everything like drained out feeling. Once I started, I have taken my book and sat in the class. I didn't even feel that I'm low or nothing. I'm like happy listening and writing my notes and everything. I have noticed the difference again. Then all
Good,
this
good.
happened. I have seen initially a kind of shadow, kind of like Lakshmi Devi, like with lotus flowers, something kind of a picture like that. Then I have visualized yellow color, bright yellow color, and later here the two sides of here I felt a bit painful, and then it became so lighter, and I have noticed some cool breeze is going inside my nose through my throat and all. I felt so lighter, and now I'm like completely energized. I didn't even feel like 1 hour before how I'm feeling like this. Now I'm not even having that feeling. It's like amazing.
Wonderful.
Thank
Wonderful.
you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
It's a nice
That's
experience.
Masters, anyone else have any question? I might ask. Ma'am, when I'm doing meditation, I'm listening all these people having all these sensory movements in other areas, wherever they're focusing on. I only have in here. That's all. I don't feel any other area, maybe a little bit, but not much. Is there, I can't, because I can't focus there. That's why.
You need to focus there. Things will happen.
I'm
Just
doing
that you
it.
need to focus.
But
Bring it
does-
again back. Always, it's going up. No. Now it's here. Now I need to focus here. That's all.
Okay, because I think my focus always go back on my forehead, and then because I think I get puzzled myself that where is that actual location? Is it my stomach? Is my spine? Is it in between the stomach and spine? So by the time I find the location,
It is reaching there.
I lose track and I go back in around my forehead. That's easy because I know it's definitely.
Even if you are looking in your focus, even if your focus is completely on the third eye, what is happening? You close your eyes and your focus is on third eye. What is that you are seeing in your third eye? You see solar plexus in your third eye.
Yeah, I that's what I'm saying. That when I'm focused on my third eye, if there is any color burst of any color or anything, it always happen here. So it doesn't happen.
So you can connect. You are connecting through your inner vision. You are connecting to a particular thing. So you have to see yellow, or if it is Swadhisthana, you have to see orange.
Yes.
Okay. Bring that memory. You can do that.
Just my second question is like, sometimes when we talking about these things, that if this is happening or that's happening, it means it's more balanced or more active or weak. So is any like that when you want to do something, there's always a cheat sheet. Like someone can look at you and tell you, oh, you have this balance or this not balance. If people can do that, or it's always you analyze through your what I that.
See, many things are fantasy. Okay, aura can be seen. A person can see the aura. But what will I do knowing other people's aura? I will only end up judging them and confusing them. Say, suppose if a person is feeling just now felt very good or just now felt very bad. Okay, it takes time for their aura to change the color, right? So if their person is very happy and because of the previous moment the aura is dark, and if I tell them I see your aura very dull and very active, very disactive, and it's not active at all, the person is suddenly jumping from one mood swings to other mood swing.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is no point. There should be a purpose in doing anything.
So you can maximally look at person's aura. You can't see.
Yeah.
You can't really tell people's how active their other chakras are or not by looking at them or by.
You can, but it's not necessary. It's not like a person can particularly say and exactly it will be the same. It's not 100%. Only aura can be told because it's outer layer that can be told, but that too only for aura will keep changing. Just because
Yeah,
somebody
depending
said
on
I
your,
have
how your
a
day went.
yellow halo around my head, I cannot sit with the thing, oh, I've become very divine all my life. It's all based on my mind and my emotions, how they are flowing. Based on that, the aura keeps changing.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am. That's my question was. Masters, anyone else have any?
Anybody is having? Yeah, I want second turn if nobody is in the queue.
Yeah, Tanuja's have a hand raised. I'm not sure it's a previous question.
Just yeah.
The previous one, I
Tanuja
think.
first.
Okay.
Yes, it's my previous one.
Okay.
Sorry.
All good then. Easy.
I think someone
Please
else has
continue.
raised hand with the spiritual tablet name.
That's
Kalpana,
me,
is it
Ji.
you?
Kanchi.
You go
Yeah.
first.
No, I can wait. It's not important.
No, please go ahead. Because my first turn has already passed on. You just take
Yeah.
one.
No questions from me, ma'am. Just feeling so calm and so happy after meditation. Yeah.
Very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
so wonderful. I just kept on laughing. I don't know. Yeah, it's so wonderful,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah.
That's good.
But in the session, ma'am, you mentioned about self-love, right? So what I liked about it is you should also love the dark side of you. So that is what I've been practicing for 1 year. That is really working. So because I'm generally anger person, like, I started to tell everyone, no, I'm angry person, keep away from me, don't, disturb me, something like that. But then I realized, no, it's okay to be angry, so you should also accept your angriness and also you should work on it. So that's when things started to change for me. Yeah. So yeah, and that's why I really attracted to that point, ma'am. Yeah. Negative side of things also you should love, you should understand, you should control it and use it whenever.
You should know your shadow.
Yeah. That's it for me, ma'am. Thank
Based
you.
on your shadow, your partner appears. Your shadow is excellent, your partner is excellent.
But it's actually
So
opposite,
instead
ma'am.
of working on to the partners, better work on our own shadows.
Yeah, but I'm so angry person, ma'am, before marriage. But my husband is very calm. He's very gentle.
So
By
before
looking
marriage,
at
you
him,
were angry, right? So
yeah.
your shadow personality was very kind and very nice.
Oh yeah.
Now
Understood,
it has
ma'am.
become opposite. That angry person went
Yes.
inside and this has come outside.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly like that happened. Yeah, I understand now.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can I now?
Yeah, Kanchanji.
Okay. Ma'am, again here, no experience sharing, was definitely how I was resonating all the facts you had given in the session. The very first one, the way Kalpana said, knowing your own shadows. Yeah, me also working from since long. I know the anger issue is definitely is there, and how it is uh, reaction and response. This part I'm trying to learn because situations turns up and we react so quickly, and which spoil the like everybody's mood that moment. So I'm trying to learn that part, how I can be in responsive mode rather than being reactive. And another part is self-esteem. You mentioned. So I really cannot say is it low with me or high with me, but yes, criticism I cannot buy easily. Like praise definitely, like the fame always been in your my choice first, and that's why I kept proving myself since my childhood. That's a desire in me somewhere. But yes, criticism cannot buy at all. And yes, but now I am accepting like the way I am. Yes, I am. Accept it and move on. And that's I think this is going towards the self-love again. How I am, yes, I am like this, whether anybody like it or no.
If there is a part in me which is not liking criticism, that means somewhere I'm also blaming myself for something which I'm not able to cope up with. So I don't need to, the anger is because what is criticism? It is like a blame only. So where is that I'm blaming myself? On which part, which areas of life I'm blaming that maybe I'm not able to do that, I'm unable to do that, I'm not, I cannot really cope up with some things. So you have to look on that, those aspects, then the criticism will be over. You will not even attract any criticism.
Right, ma'am. Yeah. Somehow, like these detoxification, I think it starts through the process, like as it's been like 2 years for me, almost 2 years for practicing meditation. So automatically things are happening. Like in your deep meditation, I remember one incident. I was like, for myself, I put up the little intention that I want to come out from all my negative shadows completely, that I am ready to face true of myself, what is hidden in me. Because in the beginning of the spirituality, we always start quoting that, okay, I'm very much calm, no anger in me, and all these things. But yes, then one dream, once it came, and I discussed it with Dr. GK, and he said, there is some roots inside you which you have to work it now. If you are ready, if you feel you are ready, face it, rather than it comes as a big tree in front of you. So that day I realized, okay, let me put this intention in meditation. And the moment I came out, ma'am, I don't know why, I entered in my boy room, my son's room, and he was doing something. It made me furious. And the first time my son he gave me a hand like this, Mama, it's enough. Why you are shouting like in this way? I haven't done like ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं किया जो आप इतना फ्यूरियस हो. और उस दिन मैं I just like door bang करके I was outside, and then I came back. I went for shower, and while taking shower I realized, why you become so furious suddenly after coming from your meditation. You always be in a calmer situation, but today you become very very furious, not even on your boy, your girl also facing the same thing. The moment I was going back, how everything happened, I realized I put up the intention for myself that I wanted to see all my inner like shadows, basically what is deep inside me. And that day I realized I have to work on my anger. Yes, that's still in me. It's hidden in me. Whatever I'm portraying, I'm not yet. So that's the first thing I realized on myself. And the second one with the diabetes, you said when we become lonely, the incident my mother-in-law, like when my father-in-law passed away, till then she was perfectly fine, very energetic and everything. The moment he passed, within a month, she was being diagnosed with diabetes. There was no symptom at all with anything. But yes, till these 3 years, she's suffering. But the loneliness is too much inside her that we can see. And arrogance turns up rather than acceptance. So this part I was able to resonate. That was I wanted to share. Yes.
It's wonderful. See, coming out of diabetic is not a big deal. It just needs some practices to be learned. That's all.
But ma'am, accepting this part, like I always keep on talking to her, like somehow we can bring her out from the loneliness. She came here, but again, like she is stuck up in a one big circle. If Papa here, if so, if starts from Papa, if ends with Papa. She is living alone in India with only the carers. She's saying, I'm happy. So it's the loneliness she has accepted. But yes, arrogance is increasing. That's we can all see. Like she was never ever before like that, the way she is at the moment.
There are ways to heal her. It can be healed. But she has to be ready for that.
Okay.
Anything in the world can be healed. Just the person should be ready for it. That's all.
Ready means like we need to take consent from her, like anything.
If she is willing to learn few techniques, then yes, it's possible.
Okay.
With all the belief and trust, if she can step ahead, and yes, everything is possible.
I'll give a try, ma'am, again. Thank you, ma'am. Then I'll speak to you, like if she will get agree, definitely. Like we really wanted to help her in this situation at the moment.
Sure. Even related to this shadow personality, the many people keep asking me to. They want to know more about what is shadow, because this is something which sometimes it's very scary for some people to really handle it and see it and to understand it. So basically, we need to understand what is shadow. Shadow is not just anger or greedy or anything else. It's much more than this sometimes. So we need to know what is it. I have my workshop on shadow personality. I have to just figure out the dates. I didn't put up any date for that. To just put up. It's like a reminder for me.
Okay, ma'am. Whenever you plan, just let us know. Like we will put up on our
Yeah, yeah,
platform. Those will be ready. They can definitely join.
Sure, 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 sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You are giving us lot much time. Like every day, every single day and night, I pay gratitude for the opportunity you had given to us. Like the
Oh,
universe, yes. See, seriously, ma'am. Like like people were talking to me, how you were able to approach ma'am with so many of session. I said nobody has approached. It's like universe. Sir told GK sir sent me message. Approach Arpita madam. Send the number as well. I called up you and you gave like it's really a ma'am jackpot for us. Not only for Namita, for every one of us, each of us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Sincere gratitude to you, ma'am.
you get what you deserve. So I'm not the doer. I'm only a medium. That's it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I think we'll all done. No questions
I
further.
think yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Any question, masters? Varinder, you were unmute in between. Do you want to ask something?
Hello, ma'am. Half of my question was answered. So that's why
No,
I
you
thought
just
that's
take
okay.
your another half. Don't
Oh,
keep it with you.
Yeah.
so, okay, now I forgot my question, but this question is just coming. Like, just from last like 1 month, I'm feeling like very, very sleepy. Like, I want to do more meditation, but it's just I'm just going even low. Like, I used to do 1 hour now. Like I can't wake up, like I will just make excuse, even in the session I feel so sleepy, so I don't know what's happening with me.
Maybe your body needs rest. It's demanding rest. You're feeling sleepy, sleep.
No, like the routine is as normal, like I will wake up like after 9 hours still. I don't know where my energy is draining, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So while you sleep, you get into any dreams?
Not really.
Any thoughts? What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep?
um I just so I'll just give you a little bit of like my story. Like, so the reason I'm in the meditation was my daughter's health, like her illness. So I don't know if I'm thinking about that too much or
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
what you do is before you go to bed, breathe in and breathe out longer.
Okay.
Okay. If your breathe in is 4 counts, breathe out for 8 counts.
Okay. So
Okay.
breathe in 4 count. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is breathe out. The double
Okay.
the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Out breath must be longer. Anytime
Okay.
you are feeling anybody, it's for everyone, this technique. You are feeling low, you're feeling dull, you're feeling not active, or you're feeling depressed, anything, your health somewhere is not feeling good, head part is not feeling good at all, just breathe in and let the breathe out be longer. Just do that.
Okay. So before sleeping, yeah.
Whenever you want to do, you do it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Before
Surely we'll
sleep
try
also
this
you
one.
can do. You can try that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah,
For
I will
10
try.
minutes. For 10 minutes, you're doing this. That's it. And your
Then
focus is completely on your breathing in short and you're breathing out longer than your in breath.
okay. Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
We'll try. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ma'am, from last 1 week, I was attracting much about these breathing techniques. Not even 1 week, it's like from 2-3 weeks ago. Chandra Modali sir, he was talking a lot about the breathing technique. And finally, like he want me to go with the one book. Like you have to go with this book. Why you are not taking this book? Because I was going with 2 others books. So I said, okay, let me finish those 2. Only then I will start. But he said, when you are coming again and again on these points, you must go on. And again, you again addressed it. And 3 days back only, I started the book, The Breathing Cure by Patrick McDown. But and finding it like how important is the long breathing and holding, why it is so important, how it's helping in curing like all the medical issues as well. And definitely the breathing technique is very, very important. And I feel मेरा तो जब मैं बोल्ट काउंट है ना वो 25 के बाद तो होल्ड ही नहीं हो पाता. And in my train the whole journey I keep practicing only to make it like okay थोड़ा increase करती हूँ and now it reached 35. In 3-4 days I reached 35.
Okay. Anyhow, after all the chakras, you have a topic on breath itself.
Yeah, you mentioned in the list. Yes, yep. We'll be waiting for this as well.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Okay.
you have the lot many messages for gratitude for you by
Okay.
Namita. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Have a good weekend. Manjula is
Yeah.
again saying thank you so much. Tanuja, thank you
Yes.
much. Love you, ma'am.
Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So
Thank
see
you
you
so
all
much,
on
ma'am,
Monday.
once again. Yep.
Yes.
Happy
Yeah.
weekend, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Happy weekend to you also.
Yeah,
Thank you so
you,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
You're giving
Bye.
us
Bye.
so much happiness. Thank you.
Yeah, it's all around like stress बाहर चला गया कहीं.
Yeah.
मैम एक चीज बताऊं
Okay.
आपने जैसे कहा ना कुछ देख नहीं रहे हो और माइंड नहीं यूज हो रहा इट्स अगेन अ मेडिटेटिव स्टेट और आज एक ना छोटा सा कहीं ना कहीं गिल्ट कई बार होता था टीवी देखते हुए कि यार यू आर वेस्टिंग योर टाइम लाइक समटाइम्स कि आप देख रहे हो मजा आ रहा है बट ये नहीं पता कि क्या देख रहे हो कैसे बस चल रहा है यू आर एंजॉयिंग तो आज
But
वो भी
doing
चीज बाहर
anything
होगी
you are enjoying, you are feeling good, you are feeling happy. That means you are meditating.
ये एक सेटिस्फेक्शन और होगी एड ऑन पॉइंट हो गया मैम टीवी देखने के लिए
Chalo. Okay.
Okay,
See you
thank you,
all on
ma'am.
Monday
Thank
then.
you, ma'am.
Chalo.
Thank
Bye.
you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.